Hey guys, we get a lot of questions on how does Adun eat different meals? How do we encourage individual play? What about bathroom tips? Our hair is looking so nice, so healthy. What is our hair routine? We get so many questions. So today we decided to film a video addressing all these questions, and we think it'll be a fun video to create. So let's get into it. The first one I would like to address is how I get her to eat different meals. Now, I've been doing baby-led weaning with Adun from when she was 5 months old. Baby-led weaning, in case you're not familiar, is offering your baby only finger foods and letting them feed themselves from the start rather than spoon feeding them pureed or mashed food. It also encourages babies to share foods with the family, so most of what we eat is also what she eats. And I've been practicing baby-led weaning with Adun from when she was 5 months old. If you watch back to our old videos, you see that from when she was 5 months, I was using a feeder to give her fruit. So she would try watermelon, she would try banana, but at that point, when she was only 5 months old, she was fully breastfed. So really, she was only tasting this food and just familiarizing herself with this meal. I wanted to develop a palate so that when she's much older, she'll get used to these things. So we started from fruits, and from then I started to offer her finger foods. One thing you need to know about baby-led weaning is it can be quite messy. So if you're not ready for the messy state, then it may not be the best method for you. But for me, it has been so beneficial, because now when we want to eat, everyone sits at the table and we all enjoy our meals. In fact, Adun prefers to feed herself rather than me feeding her, and I think that also encourages independence in other areas, so not just in feeding, because with babies, everything you teach them can translate to other areas. So while it was a lot of work to clean up, because sometimes you would drop food on the floor and all that, I knew that I had to place our development above whatever stress it is causing me. And now when she eats, she's not even messy with her plate. She eats really clean, like you would see in our videos. Now, I've gotten quite a few comments that it's just because Adun likes to eat, but I would like to say this. Yes, it can be that she likes to eat, but there is also benefit in teaching them as well. For example, we've been doing a lot of spoon lessons, like you would again see in our videos. I've been very transparent with these things. You would see that when she first started using this spoon, she wasn't good with it, but after we did our first few lessons, she became really good with using a spoon. Now, she still prefers to use her hand, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't know how to use a spoon. Yes, while she may be a baby that likes to eat food, that likes to experiment with food, if you don't introduce it to her, then how else would you know if she likes it or not? I remember when she first tried banana, and that video went viral because she didn't like the taste of banana, but I kept giving it to her, I kept offering it to her, and as you can see in this video, she didn't even want to give me out of a banana. Mama, give mama. Adu, give mama. Adu, no. Adu, give mama. Adu, give mama. Can I have some? So for me, the way that I'm able to encourage Adun to eat is, first, I practiced baby-led weaning. Secondly, I kept offering her food that she would refuse, because I know this food is good for her. It's going to help with her health and everything. So I kept offering her food that she would refuse. And with time, I was able to know, okay, these are the foods that she likes, and this she doesn't like so much. So that was another thing that I did. And number 3 was offering her food that we also eat as well. So because I know she will be eating out of this food, I try not to make it too spicy, even though I still add just a tiny bit of spice, because we eat spicy food. I mean, not overly spicy food, but we eat spicy food. I want our palate to be used to this right from now. So it's really important that I start introducing her to these things now that she's young, unlike waiting until she's older before I start introducing her to it. Bathroom tips. I don't really have much to say here, except for bathroom tips. I try to make everything fun, and I filmed this video as an example. Brushing your teeth is so much fun. Brushing your teeth is so much fun. Now associated brushing her teeth with so much fun. When I first started brushing her teeth, I think she was 10 months old. I can't even remember when I started it. But now, Adun will go into the bathroom herself. She will pick up her own toothpaste and her own toothbrush, and she will come give it to me. If I never introduced her to this, I don't think she would do it. because she just doesn't know to do it. You teach this habit, you don't think it sticks, but it does. As for our hair, we have a full hair routine up on our channel, and I'm going to link it in this video and in the description box in case you want to check it out. But right now she uses Cantu products, and it's about 5 products in a set. It includes the shampoo, the conditioner, the detangling conditioner, the coiling cream, and the styling gel. I tend to use the detangling conditioner right now because of the weather. It's actually quite cold and our hair tends to dry out a bit, so I use that conditioner, and I use coconut oil as well as jojoba oil. Everything is linked in our Amazon if you want to check it out, including all the spray bottles that I use for her as well. As for our language development, we speak to her a lot, and we also watch Miss Rachel. We try not to show her too many educational shows. Instead, we limit it to 1 or 2 because we don't want her to be confused. But now, because we only show her 1 or 2 educational videos, and because most of these videos are on repeat, then she picks up things a lot faster. Like, I've been hearing her say some things and I'm like, what? I'm so surprised. She even hums along when she watches some of these videos because we play the same videos repeatedly, so she's used to hearing these sounds. We try not to spread her too thin, not to show her too many educational videos, just 1 or 2. Whenever we go to the library, after the library session is over with the other kids, we wait for some few more minutes so that she has time to play by herself. She will use the Lego sets herself. This is also how I encourage individual play. And we go to the library every other week, and she's able to see other kids, relate with other kids, and play in the library. I started to give her crayons to write on the A4 sheets that they provide at the library, and my husband even bought her a writing board which I was really surprised about because I didn't know he was going to do that. That's Adun. Yeah, she's contributing to this video. So my husband also bought her a writing board. It's already linked in Amazon if you want to check it out. But sometimes I would see her go to this writing board. Is a magic board for babies, and she will pick up the pen. The way she holds the pen is so surprising. It's so skillful. I'm like, how? She picks it up and starts writing herself, and I would go over, help her write 1, 2, 3. So this is how I encourage learning. When it comes to activities around the house, of course she's too young to do almost all of these things, but with cooking is a life skill, and I just want her to learn from now. And I know, of course, she doesn't really know anything yet about it, but her helping me out in the kitchen or us baking together just makes it that much fun. Sometimes I don't even want to cook, I don't feel like cooking, but because she's there with me and always wants to do something with me in the kitchen, I decided to start involving her in the process. And it can be a lot more stressful when she's in the kitchen with me, but I find it really interesting. I also find it that we're creating memories together. As crazy as that sounds, as funny as it sounds, I think that by involving her in the process early on, she'll be more interested in it as she grows older, and it just makes for good memories as well. So the way that I've been able to do this, like again, as you would say in our video, is just to wear an apron for her, play pretend sometimes. I guess it's fun that way, and it's also fun for me as well. So these are some of the top questions that we get asked. Please let me know if you have more questions. Feel free to send them to our DMs, and also ask them in the comment section of this video. I'll put them together and answer them in another video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and we will catch you in the next one.